Hello. It's time for the rubbing method. Round 2. I'm going to tell you all about how to do it, what to use, how long to do it for, how many times a day, how to give it an encouraging push in the right direction, and I'm going to try and cover all of it. And in between all that, I'm going to tell you what works and what doesn't, because I feel like I want to share it with you guys. Here we go.
Foxy lady.
Right, here we go. So, rubbing method. Right, this is what I use. You may have seen this towel before. I've been using this towel from the beginning of my first set, my second set, and I've used it so much I'd like to think it's almost lint free. Now, this is one thing that comes with the rubbing method. You need to be careful with lint. If you don't mind lint in your dreadlocks, then, you know, crack on. I'm not too fussed. I've got little bits, but not too much, nothing noticeable. But this is the towel I use. It's just a hand towel. You can see it's kind of fluffy, but it's probably just as old as me, this towel. This came from my mum and all of that. And there's the previous family. Now, people have told me that if you use a microfiber towel, I have here, and apparently if you use one of these microfiber towels, then the chances of you getting lint in your hair is reduced quite a lot. If you don't know what lint is, it's basically the little bits of fluff that come off the towel, and while you're rubbing your head, they can get stuck in between bits of hair, and then you might have a little bit of blue in your hair or something like that. So that microfiber towel, regular towel, can't see much difference in the camera, but I assure you there is a difference. The third method, a hat. Now, same with same with the towel, you can still run the risk of lint. Now this you just pop on and you just kind of go crazy like this, and then when you take it off you get all your knots and everything. But I don't know, I haven't really used the hat method with the rubbing method. I've kind of just gone with the towel because you have more control of where you're rubbing it. Okay, so types of towel and rubbing done. Right, motion of rubbing. I'm just checking my list because I forget things. So basically, when you start off with the rubbing method right at the beginning and you haven't got dreads, you want to make sure your hair is at least 4 to 7 inches long. I know that's kind of a big gap, but like if it's any shorter, then I'm not really sure how it would work out because I've never done it that short before and never seen people do it that short before. But basically, when you first start off, get your towel, place it over your head, and you're going to do circle motions like this all over. In any section that you haven't done it in, you do it, yeah? And then once you've done that, you do it the other way. And I want you to do that for 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a day, and you will look like a scarecrow. You will have massive hair and it will all stick out and be crazy. As you'll see in a minute, I'm about to give my hair a rub and just show you what the friction of the towel will do and the motion will do. Now I've got, as you know, I've got loose hair at the front, so I'm going to focus on this bit, but if I didn't have the dreads on the sides and the back, then I would focus on the other ones. But the same motion applies, but all over the head. So, circles, 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 more circles. I'm just going to do this a bit shorter than I would usually. And then once you've done that, you go the other way. I think that's the other way to what I was doing. Yeah. And then just get both hands involved, and there's no real routine of such, I guess. Once you're rubbing, you just go for it. If you feel you haven't rubbed that bit enough, you rub it a bit more. And as you can see, it puffs it up a bit, and all the roots and stuff, it just stands on end a bit more. But basically what that's doing, that's getting the hair, all these are loose hairs, and then you're mixing it up and it goes like that, and then all of a sudden you've got a mishmash of hair. But you'll also find the more you do it, oh, I'm all poofy on my front now. So the more you do it, then the more you'll find you'll get some bits, some dreads, the ends will dread up, and then the rest will do it. Some of it, they will dread up from the base sort of thing more, and then go out to the tip, and then you get like the wispy ends as well. It's a very random way of creating your dreadlocks, and there's no kind of set way to define how thick or thin you want them. It's a very natural look of dreadlocks. But yeah, that's that. If you look at mine, I've got thin, I've got thicker ones, but yeah, that's that. So yeah, 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a day, all over. Circles one way, circles the other way, all over your towel. You'll look like Sideshow Bob out of The Simpsons, and that's that. That's the start. You just got to carry on going, basically. Right, I feel like I've babbled on, and I don't think I've got anything else to say about the rubbing method. I hope this has helped. The main questions I get on YouTube and Facebook is about how long does my hair have to be, how long do I have to rub it for, washing it. This is a common question. Washing it at the beginning, when you're first starting off, you want to wash it once a week, once every 2 weeks, and then you're got to be very gentle with drying your hair, because you want to make sure that you're not taking out those new knots and all of this. So when you are doing the rubbing method, just do it quite light, but still kind of circle motions, like clockwise, anti-clockwise, all over, and then you get your hair dryer on it, and then just do the same with a hair dryer, basically like that. Hold the hair dryer, give it a whish, a wash, a swoosh and a boosh, and you will find yourself with lovely dreads in no time, or your desired style of dread, as I think the rubbing method is a very desired style. It's not for everybody. So yeah, I can't think of much more to say. If you do have any questions, drop them in the comments, or you can ask me over Facebook. If you are, I'm more than happy to be friends with everybody on Facebook. Just drop me a little message first, just because well, in this day and age there's so many spamming accounts and all of that, especially all the girls that pretend to be sexy girls wanting to get a bit of you, but actually it's just a robot. They don't want you, they just want your money. See? Right, peace out, love you all, and I hope you enjoy this and it helps. Any questions, just let me know. Hit the subscribe button as well. I'm doing really well with my subscribers recently. Well, personally I feel like I am, and it does give me a boost to do more videos as well. But yeah, thank you very much to everybody who comments, who likes. It means a lot to me. Love you all.